don't know if it's maybe nerves playing a part, but it's not the first time Darren's dropped a dart.
58, Keane record 104.
Double 16. Keane Barry leads 5-2. The biggest checkout of the match so far. And he's in a great position to get another European Tour win this year. Yeah, there is another block of development tour events coming up, and I'm sure Keane Barry will have his eye on those. Right now, he's got his eyes on potentially a 6-2 win against Darren Beveridge. The shoe tells all. We wanted a big fish, but we're not going to get one.
44. You require 161.
Well, he took out the 104 in the last leg. Can he end it on the bull?
136.
Wasn't too far away, was it, for Keane Barry? We get a look at that 25.
Well, this will have to go on the bull. He's got to find treble 19. It looked impossible from the way the first start landed in.
82. You require 25.
For a steady opening round victory, Keane Barry secures it. 6-2 against Darren Beveridge. He started the game quite slowly, did Dynamite. Wasn't quite an explosion towards the end, but it was
To hold throw.
Yeah, first 4 legs, comfortable breaks the throw. The next 2, under some pressure, bit of jeopardy. And Niels now kicks off 180 with the darts. And surely the Dutchman is thinking, I'm going to hold my throw here.
$85.
It is at this point that you are thinking, I cannot lose this leg. I have the darts. I've just gone back-to-back 180s to leave myself the 9-darter. In a game where nobody can hold throw, surely Niels Zonneveld is thinking this is the time, and he might do it in the most spectacular way possible with his first ever big stage 9-darter. Or he might not.
$22.
And he's made quite a mess of that. He is still in a very good position in this leg, but it's nowhere near as good as it should have been.
Well, you can't get to a finish. But that does get him back in the leg, and it could be another unlikely rescue act from Sebastian Bialecki.
19.
Treble 20. Keep it straight. At least done that.
59.
It's still not brilliant. Ton 40 here, and he'll leave himself on a double. What a comeback in this leg this is from Sebastian Bialecki.
100.
But not for the
60.
first time in this match. One dart at double 10 to finally hold throw, and Niels Zonneveld breaks the trend in this match. To be a really tricky contest.
And he might be wrapping it up with the best leg of the match. Not seen a 4-visit leg, 12-darter or better, but he's going to have a chance to produce one. Unless he finds a treble here, Sebastian, which he doesn't. Niels Zonneveld has got 6 darts from here to wrap it up. The 19s. No reason to panic just yet.
42.
It's not great, but it leaves single to double. He should be getting a couple of match darts, and when you're hitting more than half your darts at double, 2 should be enough.
$100. You require 56.
Well, this match has zigzagged throughout. And it's Zonneveld. First match dart missed.
18.
Second match dart missed. Did not expect that, given how this match has gone.
He'll get a chance to take us all the way. Great shot, Sebastian Bialecki. He survived a couple of match darts, but there have been a couple of moments in this game where Sebastian Bialecki has really pulled things out of the fire. Or was looking at Sebastian Bialecki's face. Zonneveld once again has got a bit of time here. And he sets it up beautifully. You weren't going to win it in that visit. There's nothing more he could do. He's already missed 2 match darts. Bialecki. Oh, again, another rescue act. He's tempting to pull it out of the fire.
33.
And Niels Zonneveld to win just a 2nd match on the Euro Tour this year and beat Sebastian Bialecki for the first time in his career. Double top. 10. Double 5. Niels Zonneveld just drags himself over the line, and look at the relief on the Dutchman's face. Sebastian Bialecki pushed and pushed and pushed. He rescued himself on more than one occasion.
41.
George in the past. He's got to try and tidy this up.
65.
Like that play, going to the bullseye 2nd dart. A lot of players, they might have chucked 2 in the 20 segment, then go to the bullseye. But if you hit the bull from there, rather than the 25, you haven't got a dart in your hand to tidy it up.
82.
Still giving yourself that 3rd dart whether you hit the 25 or bull to decide what to go for there. Makes sense. Double 8. There we go. Wessel Nijman. So nothing spectacular.
George to throw first.
But at the minute, it's too good for his Hungarian opponent, 2-0.
Wesley require 161.
Doesn't need to go for the bull, and won't get the opportunity either. Might go for the bull now.
65.
Excellent mathematics and use of the board from Wessel Nijman. Gets himself down to a 2-darter.
George there pausing. There were options there of using the board in a slightly more creative way to get down to, say, 167 or something like that. Is that in? It is. So double 8 is there. And Wessel Nijman, when he's not messing around on doubles, he is winning these legs by margins. Patrick Kovac, we thought was perhaps the best out. He didn't make it through the qualifiers.
108.
Jehirszki is about to get bageled. It looks inevitable.
Yeah, one consolation for the fans here is that they are going to have a winner to celebrate later on at the expense of a Hungarian loser. Wessel Nijman, that is in. Leaves double 18. Bends the wire. But he uses it as a guide. It is a 6-0 procession. Disappointment for the host nation qualifier. He was never in the game against this impressive young Dutchman who didn't have to play anywhere near his own A-game. We know he could do a lot better than that, and you're not surprised by either of them. He did go away and make modifications to his throw. He's slower than he was when he went on that thrilling World Championship run.
82.
I think inside he still wants to be a quick thrower. He was very fast, then was more pedestrian, and I think he's quickened up a little bit without reaching the speed that he used to throw at. Just still working things out.
But it does feel that there's a big win in there, doesn't it?
16. Florian Hempel with a half champagne shot. Only needed the one bullseye for double 16, but it worked out very nicely for him.
And by allowing Florian Hempel back in leg 2, in the momentum back.
58.
He's absolutely storming his way through the 5th leg. Potential 11-darter on the cards, and he's got the luxury to go for treble 16.
48.
Well, he sets it up. That's the next best thing. Florian Hempel a long way back. Only a 180 will really put Rydz under pressure.
140. Callan, you require 40.
Florian doesn't oblige. He's on a finish, but got to rely on Rydz missing.
Games on the
and he doesn't this time.
Callan Rydz. 6th leg, it's Callan to throw first. Game on.
You see it again.
137.
Again, it's another good readjustment.
22.
Florian Hempel under real pressure. He'll start on the 18s. Oh no, he chooses to start on the bull. It does make sense. If you hit 25, you leave a 2-darter, but you are taking a risk going for the bull first.
42. Callan, you require
Yeah, it's a gamble and it doesn't
102.
pay off for Florian Hempel on this occasion. So for another break, Callan Rydz. And he gets it. A superb 102 out for a 12-dart leg. There's some really fabulous stuff from Callan Rydz in this match. What a way this would be to get the job done.
87. Florian, you require 58.
It doesn't happen, and to take us all the way instead, and to have the darts in a decider. He just steadies himself. 2 darts at tops. 1 at double 10.
38.
And he's looked so good on that target, so good on the outer ring throughout this match.
54.
But that could be the last dart he throws in this one.
Come on, Callan boy, he says. Callan doesn't deliver on this occasion.
Florian, you require 20.
Well, after 7 legs, Florian Hempel looked nowhere. He looks destined to be beaten. But he's going to take the game all the way. And Callan Rydz, if he goes on and loses this game, will be absolutely...
They can quite pull away, can they? But it is going to be Florian Hempel who has, albeit an outside chance, but a chance nonetheless, and that is disastrous for Callan Rydz. It now means Florian Hempel has 6 from 160. Does he need them all? Well, he does, but he leaves it pretty perfectly for his return to pinch this one 45. From Callan Rydz's pocket.
Florian, you require 20.
Well, he's been hitting double 10 for fun. It's a perfect lead for Florian Hempel. Up for double 5. Florian Hempel, a comeback king. He was 5-2 down against Callan Rydz, who almost can't look him in the eye. He is absolutely devastated. Just look at him biting the shirt, furious with himself for letting that lead slip. But Florian Hempel has taken full advantage.
Really having to dig deep at the moment, Dekker. The pressure is on him yet again to take out this 3-figure out.
Needs a treble. Wyatt find his way through.
48. Janos, you require 100.
Top. Vegso leads this one from 2-0 down. He is finding just enough. And of course, if Vegso does win this, not only is it a bit of personal history, we are going to see 2 Hungarians in the second round here in Budapest this weekend, something that has never happened on a European Tour event before. He's not won it yet, though, because that's a decent setup shot. Leaves himself on double 18. He is persevering with this double. Missed 4 darts at it in the third leg, missed a couple of darts at it in the last leg.
123.
6th time lucky. Lucky number 7. 8.
No score. Janos, you require 92.
Well, you decided to leave it, Cor.
Oh, double, no. Oh, nearly rubbed his nose in it. He'd actually missed 9 at double 18, Dekker. Janos has nearly hit it twice to pinch the leg. Surely. He's in double figures. Come on. Well, double 9. That can't help him either. This is turning into a waking nightmare for Dekker.
36.
Hit it once in this leg already, Janos. And he can't hit it again.
You require 9.
Dekker again. The outer ring again. Double 4 this time. Oh, finally.
Yet again, Janos applying the pressure from absolutely nowhere in this leg. But Dekker opts for double 16.
89.
Well, it's another target.
74.
Another double missed in this one.
Double 16. He nearly cleared more than 250 points in 2 visits to the board, and the fact that he hasn't means that he's relying on Dekker missing. He's done an awful lot of that in this game. Don't hit the double 18 by accident. Worries the wire. And pins the double 4, and that is the first reaction we have seen from Dekker. But when they've both missed so many darts all over the place, who deserves to win it? Yeah, he's still making sensible decisions, Dekker. You've got to praise his temperament here. It's so easy to get frustrated and not do the right things.
41.
But that's a shocker. He's not down to a finish. Dekker, it is a golden opportunity for a first ever win on the Euro Tour. One that looked a certainty after 2.5 legs, was in real danger. But now he gets a match dart.
80.
And it's not close, but it won't matter if he can get the job done when he returns.
Of course he wasn't going to pin it at the first time of asking, given how this contest has gone. But he just steadies himself, an opportunity to get his first ever win on the Euro Tour. And he gets it with his second match dart. Dekker missed 21 at the outer ring in that match. He was 2-0 up. He looked like he was going to coast to success, but it looked in some doubt for some time.
And with the added pressure of looking over his shoulder in the World Grand Prix and European Championship races, does that have an effect?
140.
Whereas Martin Lukeman is trying to get into those spots. Nothing to lose, really.
97. Brendan, you require 104.
Well, that treble puts pressure on the 104 for Dolan. And still go, treble 17. Would have left the bullseye.
40. Martin, you require 70.
There's another one there. He could have gone to the bullseye if he wanted. 5 extra points leaves single to double. Well, 8 for another of these mid-range finishes, and Martin Lukeman is gobbling up these chances.
$47.
Things are beginning to fall apart for Brendan Dolan. Does get down to a finish, but it's a horrible one, and you'd expect Lukeman to be on better. Expect him to be on much better. Martin Lukeman leaves tops. Brendan Dolan might need to take out 155 just to hold his throw. Too big an ask.
97. Martin, you require 40.
It's down to 58. May not matter because Lukeman's finishing has been good. Has a marker. And in the end, he uses it. Look, Brendan, we know, is capable of beating anybody. He's not looked that capable of beating Martin Lukeman this afternoon, but things could be changing here because that is a maximum. The first of this entire game from either player. He's on for potentially the best leg of the match, and maybe something could change. You know that Martin Lukeman loves having a crack at the big name players.
36.
I've never seen Brendan look so unenthusiastic about doing the helicopter finger, but he did it anyway. And he's hit double 18, a 13 darter. That's what Brendan Dolan can do. This would make Lukeman shake in his shoes.
$98. Martin, you require 107.
Decent enough job at tidying up. And Lukeman winning style. Not this time.
96.
Well, it's these mid-range finishes that were defining this game earlier in the match, and it was all Martin Lukeman taking them out. Brendan Dolan not even getting close. Ooh, to the 14s, it has to be. Bullseye for Brendan.
47.
It should have been an easier opportunity than that.
74.
Options on 74. Lukeman goes treble 14. It's a lovely first dart. Buys him 2 opportunities. Up for double 8. More match darts missed.
Brendan, you require 25.
9 match darts missed by Lukeman. Single 9 here for Brendan Dolan. Leaves double 8 just about. He hits it. We are back on throw, and Brendan Dolan.
2 trebles needed, you feel.
60. Martin, you require
0. It was a bit of a darting disaster. Just needs to set it up. Love a treble 19 to leave tops.
58.
Well, he doesn't get it, but again, he's in that range of finishers that he was tidying up for fun in the early parts of the game.
Not that long ago, he nearly won this match with 140 checkout, which would have sealed a 6-1 win. If you're thinking that was a really efficient display from Martin Lukeman. Efficient is not a word you would associate with him right now. Can he be efficient once more? 20 for tops. 6-4 win. That was a little bit worryingly close to the treble. But that's in the double, and Martin Lukeman shuts the door. And is it ultimately going to be the door shut on Brendan Dolan's hopes of returning to the World Grand Prix and maybe the European Championship?
It could be a double break of throw. Double 15.
129. Andras, you require 156.
Well, if anyone could assist us in explaining the origin of that celebration.
Alberto, you require 16.
Just needs to refocus. Please, Alberto, focus.
Eight. Andras, you require 56.
Double 18.
38.
Long way inside, and
Alberto, you require
Andras Csoka
8.
is missing all the chances that have been presented to him.
Double 4, the target for Alberto. Getting further away. But he readjusts well.
Alberto better.
I mean, it's so entertaining. And
Alberto.
A 180.
$46. Andras, you require 161.
He'll go to the bull to leave a 2-darter, and does. Cerebral thinking from Andras Csoka.
he's getting himself back into this one now,
45.
isn't he?
Andras, you require 96.
I mean, neither are having to produce anything spectacular to get down to a finish, but that last leg,
60.
Bezjian was threatening to win it in 16. He had 30 darts in the end and still couldn't win it.
434. Andras will require 36.
Is he going to get a look at that 38? No, he is not.
Alberto requires
Well, the
71.
intent there was to go for the 18s to, at the very least, leave 167. He might not get another chance.
31 score, yeah.
It's just in the single 18.
31.
It's another mismatched dart.
Oh, just went over to the wrong table there.
Doing a Rydz. Hope he didn't drink any of Andras' water.
40.
Right then, to end what has been a battle, shall we say. His darts do lay flat. Has that hindered him? Down for double 10.
20.
He is not a European Tour winner yet.
39.
How many more opportunities is he going to get? And for someone who has looked so confident throughout this match with his demeanour, he's looking a little edgy, Alberto. Can he get the job done? Well, eventually on double 4, and no surprise at all to see such a reaction from him in the end.
And then all of a sudden he's in him in the final couple of days of qualifying, goes and reaches the semi-finals playing really, really top stuff. And Wenig has thrown an awful lot of good darts in this opening leg. In fact, 7 of the 9 darts he's thrown have been perfect. He might lose the leg. Wade needs the treble 20. Does not get it.
60. Lukas will require 58.
For an early break of throw in this one. 2 darts at tops for Lukas Wenig. But he isn't able to take them, and opportunities like that, as cliche as it is, need to go against James Wade.
Do they, though? Gonna have to go to the 14s. And he's missed that. James Wade. What a horrendous visit.
40.
Missing 2 big numbers. Doesn't even get a dart at double. Double 10. Is found. And it is a very good leg by Lukas Wenig, but in the end, he's a little fortunate to get a chance to win it. Well, he's another like Barney who've benefited of the change in the qualifying rules, so they keep getting opportunities and they haven't been able to take them. Yes, they've had some horrible draws. In fact, they played each other a couple of times. But you would think if you keep putting James Wade and Van Barneveld in these events, they're going to at least get to the European Championship, and one, maybe both of them won't. He's getting opportunities. Usually he doesn't need many.
This could be where he starts to turn the screw a bit, James Wade, and maybe take a bit of control.
82. James require 40.
And it is a 13-dart break back.
Although he comes up dry there, and he has just offered an opportunity back to Wenig.
.42.
It's a real trudge through this game for the German here. No spark. There's been nothing to get him going.
60. Lukas require 134.
This is the sort of thing that could be a catalyst for a resurgence. Just hard work.
94. James require 126.
Needs a treble. Doesn't get it. Right, Lukas Wenig to break the throw. It's the sort of chance he's been begging for.
Lukas require 40.
Nowhere near winning a leg in the last few. There it is. Obelix approves. Things might be changing. Yes, Wade is first to a finish, but Lukas Wenig has got to be considered favourite for this leg. And if he is, he would throw for a 6-4 win if he can break here. Is it the ball? It's an option. Oh, it was the option, but it's only a 2.
So he's going to get a look at this 140. It should have been a lot better for Lukas Wenig. That last dart from James Wade has left it a little trickier.
45, change of require 89.
There was a little moment, and it didn't last long, where Lukas Wenig was looking favourite to win this game. And that moment has just passed. Yeah, looks like Wade's going to set up a chance to get this done in this leg and win it without the stress of a last leg decider. Then tonight you'll get to see the likes of Barney and Dimitri Vandenberg, Michael Smith versus Johnny Clayton, Peter Wright versus Joe Cullen, some big names clashing and some big games in the race for World Grand Prix spots. Dirk van Duivenbode versus Gabriel Clemens. The Dutch number 3 and the German number 2 could be cataclysmic in that particular regard.
We also get the return of Nathan Aspinall to the Eurotour stage.
94.
It looks like we're going to see James Wade return tomorrow.
Is there life in this?
99.
It's okay, 130 is makeable, but it's only makeable if James Wade fails to take the 74, and that gives him match darts at double 10. And he has missed them both.
Lukas, you require 130.
Needs 2 perfect darts here, Lukas Wenig. And it's just got harder. Just got harder, a lot harder. Yeah, too hard, as you can see. James Wade eagerly looking over his shoulder. Senses he gets the chance once again to wrap it up, which he does, and James Wade books his place in the second round of the Hungarian Darts Trophy.